Hi everyone, it's Karen from Craftykarendesigns. Today I've got a really bright, funky sort of card for you, and it's using the Sea of Silhouette. I can't remember what it's called. It's just a minute, bear with me. Sea of Silhouette, and it's very bright and quite abstract. And I've chosen to team it with Genuine Gems, which is just it's just sentiments and quite big, bold sentiments. But I thought they went quite well with this bold, funky design. So I'll just show you a bit of the designer series paper, because Mr. Brown's been today, and I'm taking part in a paper share with some colleagues. So I ordered this one, and I've just been cutting it up and ready to send off, and I thought I'd do a quick card and show you what it's like. So obviously I've only got bits of this one because I've used this one, so I'm going to use this one to make a card to show you. But it's quite bright blue and quite on one side with sort of whisper white pattern, and on the other side is just sort of abstract blues, but it's really quite unusual. I've also used this one, and these are the opposite sides of the same piece, which is also quite bright. I really like this one. I do like the bright flowers, and this one is the other side of that one, but I do think they go quite well together as well. And then there's this one, and on the back of that is this one. I love these really dark midnight colours. And then there's this one, which I'm not sure about, but I do like this one. I think it's quite, that just looks like what's that, that baby wipe technique, when you blob bits of ink on a baby wipe and it just seeps around. I think that looks quite nice. And then there's another floral leaf image with some blues and greens. And when I looked at the colours in this set, there are loads and loads and loads of colours, so you could probably team it with almost anything. So as I said, I'm going to show you how, this is the card I've already made, just a quick one, and I'm going to show you how I made this, but I'm going to do it with some of the darker blue. So here we go. So I've cut a piece of whisper white in half at 4 1/8, folded it, burnished it at 5 7/8. So that's the card base. And then, because this paper is so bright and there's no pattern on this side, I've decided to use this as the matting layer. So this piece is 5 5/8 by 3 7/8, and then this piece is 5 3/8 by 3 5/8. So I'm going to mat that on there like that. I'll just find some Tombow. I really do. I think I like the more muted tones on the on this DSP, rather than the big bright patterns, I think. Although I do quite like this one and the flower one. So pop that in the middle of there. I'll leave that to dry, and then I'm going to stamp the sentiment on just on a small piece of whisper white in Night of Navy. It's quite a big, bold stamp, this one, but it's a distinctive stamp. So I think it's a distinctive stamp because it looks a bit faded in places. I'm not sure what they call it, but it looks a bit faded in places. And at first I thought I hadn't stamped it properly, but I tried it 3 or 4 times and it came out the same each time. So I'll just bring this down so I can see what I'm doing. Give it a press. See, there you go. It's a little bit like newsprint and faded. Well, you can see that. Just close that up, move that out of the way, and then I'm going to put this on a piece of Night of Navy card, which is, the Night of Navy is 3 by 3, and this piece of Whisper White is 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. So just going to put that on there with the glue. And then we add this piece to the card front, so a bit more glue. It's a shame to cover this up really, but hey ho, you can't use both sides of the same piece of paper. A bit of press. I think maybe I'll have that one going this way. And I decided on the other card to put the sentiment on a bit of a wonk, as Amanda would say. I think this one I might put on straight. Where shall I put that? I'll just put that in the middle, I think. I think because the paper is so bright and the sentiment is so big, you just don't need anything else. There we go. Quick, simple, easy card that anybody can do. So we've got one portrait with the sentiment on the wonk, on one landscape with it straight. There you go. Hope you like the project. If you do, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thanks very much for watching. Bye.